Good afternoon, YouTube. Hope all y'all are having a wonderful day today. I decided to make another update video on the Mustang. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Like I explained in the last video, I'm in school right now, and so my uploads, you know, they're not very frequent, but in time that'll probably change. But anyways, just wanted to talk about the car a little bit today and show y'all the things that I've done to it. I recently painted the wheels, finally, after a long time that I've been wanting to do that. Those turned out really good. I just used Rust-Oleum spray paint, and they turned out pretty dang well. I prepped them really well. I sanded them down and made sure that the prep was good, so that's why they came out looking really good. And I also threw in, this is my grandma's Camaro, don't mind that car, but I actually threw in some 373 gears into it out of another New Edge Mustang that I actually own along with this one. I can't remember if I talked about that car in the video clip that I'm about to show right now, because I did have some clips of me while the car was torn apart, so I will show those clips right now. Figured I'd give a little update video here since I have got this car torn apart right now and trying to get it ready for the late model restoration car show up in Dallas. It's in about a week and a half, I think August 25th, so trying to get this thing ready. I got a couple of projects that I'm trying to get done with the car before the show. One thing I got going on here, painting the Celine wheels on the car. That might be a little bit better. As you can see, I painted them a darker gray. They came out a little darker than I wanted them to, but I think they'll look good. Not too worried about that. I still got to paint the front two. They're sitting back there. I'm just procrastinating with that. It takes me a while. As far as the car goes, I just got the bumper off because I just don't want anything to happen to it while I'm working on the car. You may be wondering whose car is this? Well, it's my car too, actually. I'll get to that in a second. The biggest thing that I'm doing is I'm doing a rear end swap. This is a axle out of this car, and I put the axle out of this car into that car. This car had 373 gears, Ford Racing, and so I decided that the Silver GT could use a little upgrade, and since it was basically free other than new bushings, I went with Prothane bushings up here, which weren't too hard to put in, and then I bought some new gear oil and pinion seal, so I spent a little bit of money just to do some maintenance to it, but other than that, it was basically a free install. So for this car, we can talk about it for a second here. As you can see, it's a pretty clean Mustang. 0304 Cobra front bumper. It's got a, I want to say it's a 3.5-inch cowl hood. I'm not sure, but it's crystal white. It's a 2000 year model. It is an automatic car. It's still a lot of fun to drive. It's got a OEM 0304 Cobra spoiler. Third brake light's pretty cracked. Not too bad right there, but this side's pretty bad. It's missing the whole piece right there. So just a little bit about the car. I bought it last summer, actually. I got it from a college kid over in Austin. He was going to UT. Car wasn't running. It was just sitting at his house. It had a blown motor. He had spun a rod. The guy that he had bought it from originally, he got the motor built. It was a DSS Racing short block forged. He had like stage 2 comp cams in it. It was a pretty cool motor. Somehow the kid, I don't know if he was just running low oil or he had a bad tune on it, but the motor was blown, and so I got it from him for a really good price. I mainly got it to take parts off of this to put onto this car. The Cobra mirrors actually came off of this white car, so that's where I got those from. I dropped a new motor into it, got it running, and so now I'm just trying to sell it. One thing I did want to say too, I did get my amber taillights wired up. I actually created my own custom harness, and then I just put a LED bulb into the blinker. So I'll show you all that real quick. It looks really good. I'm able to switch from the ambers to the stocks whenever I want, and I can do so through these two little plugs right here, if you can see it. I plug them in when I want the stocks, and I unplug them when I want the ambers, and then along with changing out the relay. But that's basically it. I'll definitely make a video on that, but let me show you all the blinker. Y'all can see it looks pretty awesome. It's really, really bright at night. I mean, it's It's pretty bright during the day too. I wanted the LED because I just like the on-off rather than like the halogen bulb where it kind of turns off and it comes back, but also just for the brightness, I think that just looks killer. So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing some of the clips of the Mustang while I was working on it. Like I said in the video, I did go to the LMR cruise-in over in Enos, Texas, pretty close to Dallas. Fortunately, I did not get any footage of the show while I was there. It was just too hectic of a situation for me, just because it was the last weekend before school started for me, so I was not able to get footage then. Like I said, it was just too hectic and I kind of forgot. So anyways, the show was awesome. On a side note, that's pretty good. I am planning to attend the Texas Mustang Invasion show at Gas Monkey. I think it's October 13th. I am 100% planning on going to that. I have a family member who lives over in Dallas, and so I think I'm going to stay Friday night and then go to the show Saturday morning, so I won't have to wake up super early Saturday and drive all the way to Dallas. So I think that's going to work out really well. Another thing I want to talk about is that I do have plans for the Mustang right now. Hopefully I can get one of the things done before the TMI show, but I'm planning on getting a new hood for the car, and then I'm planning on doing a headlight build. I know that the projector headlights are getting really popular amongst the new edge Mustangs. I mean, I guess they have been for a while. I just never really knew much about them or had the desire to get into it, but after seeing a bunch of builds and kind of looking at different websites and brands of all the different options that I could do, I think I'm finally gonna do one, and I am going to be doing it myself. So I'm planning on leaving the inside. I'm planning on doing these headlights, not the other ones that I have with the amber side marker. So these ones are like a matte black finish on the inside. I have some other headlights that with the ambers that are a gloss black on the inside. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these. I'm going to leave it matte black here. I'm going to gloss out the chrome with gloss black right there, and then I'm going to put gloss black on the chrome right here with the projector gloss black as well. I think that'll look really good. I debated whether or not I wanted to black this part out just because of how bright I like it right there, but I've seen people who black it out and it's still pretty bright, so I think that's going to work out really well. So along with the headlight build, I'm also going to be getting a new hood for the car. I'm not going to say exactly which hood it is because I've only ever seen this hood on one other new edge on Instagram. Never seen it in person. Some of y'all could probably guess which one it is, but it's probably going to be pretty hard to guess, but it's going to look really good. Pretty excited about that. Hopefully I can have the hood on the car by the time the TMI show comes around. Might even have the headlight build done by then too, so that'd be really cool if I could have both of those done before that show, but if not, I'll still be there. Car will still be there. I am going to do my best to get some footage while at that show because I've never been to that one before, but I have heard and seen a lot of great things about that show, so really excited for a month of October to roll around. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.